What is up, YouTube? Today we're doing a reaction video because my live didn't want to go live for some reason. It's not connected to my Twitch or some shit. So we just gonna rack out this little react video. I don't know what we're reacting to, but shit, we gonna react to something, not gonna lie. Because I need to get a video out. Let's react to fucking, I don't know. I don't even know. I should have just planned this before the YouTube video. Because now y'all are just going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? Or skipping to the point where I'm actually like, actually reacting to shit. So let's react to some fucking Moistcritikal.
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no.
These are without a doubt the craziest text messages I've ever covered, and I know that might be hard for some of you to believe considering all of the wackos we've gone over, but trust me, this takes the cake of lunacy. They are so outrageous that I at one point threw my hands in the air and said, enough is enough, fiddlesticks, this is fake. It has to be fake. It's too ridiculous. So I did a little bit of digging and it seemed other people also thought that they might be fake. So after going through the evidence they compiled, it turns out that this is most likely real. The person that these posts seem to originate from actually did show up apparently in some court documents confirming a divorce. So from what I can tell here, it does seem like these are real, and the story here is legitimate, which is so fucking sad. And the man in these messages needs to be confined to Arkham Asylum ASAP. Dude needs his own personal padded cell, and you're about to see why. All of this hoopla starts because a mother...
You've been breastfeeding. What? I don't get
breastfed her child.
I don't get it, chat.
The husband says, "You've been breastfeeding? You know how I fucking feel about that." She replies, "What time are you coming back?" He says, "I don't know if I am." She says, "Why are you mad
to do that? Because that's actually healthy."
Mad at me? Yes. What did I do? It's just the breastfeeding? That. The feelings it gives me and how I finally understand that you truly don't respect me.
What the fuck?
And she says, "I do respect you. I just thought we could compromise about the breastfeeding. Talk about it. If you don't like seeing it, maybe I can just do it in a different room." Weirdo's mad because the mother of his child is breastfeeding that child. Is there a worse possible reason on this planet for anger? I can't think of a single reason any sane human being would be upset about something like that. Unless it's like some kind of crazy situation like, "Hey honey, I just got some phone calls from some concerned parents. Apparently you tried to breastfeed our son Jerichomo at the football game. He's 15 years old. Maybe it's about time we wean him off of that. We're scaring the other parents here." But this, they're talking about a newborn baby. She's still in the hospital with the newborn. He continues, "Well, we didn't talk about it, you just did it. And it's not about seeing it, I know it's happening. I'm done." Done? Let me know when you're being discharged and I'll be there. Like, you're divorcing me? You go behind my back and do something I've stressed about not doing. That's no different than lying and shows how little you respect me.
What?
I wasn't meaning to disrespect you. I just wanted to give Wilder breast milk since he was born early, and I know it's the best thing for him with the antibodies and other stuff he'll get from it. The only thing wilder than that name is the husband's brain-rotted brain. Absolute delusion here to be making a huge stink about her breastfeeding a newborn. So, the name Wilder, and you're about to see they actually have another child named Hunter, spelled with a Y. Those two names really set off my bullshit alarms. Like, it was really giving me the heebie-jeebies of, this is fucking fish paste. This is baloney. But again, from what I've seen with what people have found, because the original poster and everything, people did a lot of super sleuthing. From what's been put out there, it does seem like it's legitimate. He continues his rampage saying he's not a preemie, he was born at full term, it's still unneeded, he's still bigger than I was when I was born, and you could have always asked the nurses for a pump. It's a proven scientific fact that breast milk is no better than modern formula.
Huh?
He's wrong about that, by the way. Modern formula is fine for women that don't want to breastfeed or can't. I decided to fact check that claim, do a little research on it. Turns out it's not a scientific fact. You know what is a scientific fact, though? That this man is clinically insane.
Facts.
So, keep in mind, I am not a breast milk scientist.
Stupid.
I'm not a connoisseur of boob juice. I'm not the lactation lord. But from the bits and pieces I read about breast milk versus formula,
shit, like no weirdo shit. A little ass kid could probably make some fucking cereal out there.
It seems that breast milk is still the most recommended way of getting nutrients to your baby, if possible. She says, I know, but the...
Greetings, my friend.
Man, we ain't listening to no fucking advertisement. Get the fuck out of here. Block that ass.
The benefits of the breast milk still outweigh the formula. Latching...
Motherfucker try to scam me with some GTA shit. I seen that shit at the fucking title. What the fuck?
Helps drop the milk better than the pumps. He says, yeah, the benefits to where I'll never be able to look at you the same way again.
What?
She's confused, as everyone listening and reading this is right now, scratching their head, wondering what the fuck is wrong with this weirdo.
Exactly.
She says, what do you mean? You think I'm a bad mom for breastfeeding? And he says, I think you're a bad wife. I think you don't respect me. I think you took a joy away from me. I think a lot of things. Took a joy from you? I don't understand what you mean. Formula can still be used. And this is where he drops the bombshell. He reveals where all of this anger and hostility comes from. I enjoy your boobs. Now they've been in another man's mouth. I now no longer enjoy your boobs.
What the fuck? That's their kid, dude. Fucking stupid.
He goes
ass
Neanderthal
people,
mode.
bro.
Boob sucked by baby. Boob no good to me now. No want tit no more. His own child he views as competition because his newborn son suckled his mother's bosom for milk. The most natural thing throughout human history. And somehow this psychopath thinks that his newborn has now tainted his wife's boobs and he can no longer enjoy them, saying that they were in another man's mouth. Wait until he finds out where that baby came from, because that baby came out of his wife's vagina.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess that's not true. I bet there is a non-zero chance that this unhinged maniac forced his wife to get a C-section so that way her vagina wasn't ruined by another man. I bet there's actually a really high likelihood that that's exactly what happened.
Probably.
And that's scary. This dude is so fucking red-pilled, he won't even let his own newborn son touch his wife's body. I bet he also wouldn't even let his wife change their son's diapers because he views them as competition. He'd bust into the room, I know what you did, bitch! You looked at another man's wiener when you changed Wilder's diaper, didn't you? And just starts profusely crying. Probably calls her like a cheater or something if she changes their son's diapers. This guy is so mentally unwell, I was stunned. Like I said, I couldn't believe this was real. She tries to talk sensibly to him. Just Wilder's, not another man. Their baby, their actual baby goo goo gaga infant is who we're talking about here, not a man. He views an actual, like, 2-day-old as a man? What the fuck? But anyway, he says, he's a male, and your son. That makes it incestuous in my eyes. And she says, it's not like that at all. And then he goes, I'm not saying anything I haven't told you before. So this man was probably riddled with red flags for a long time in this relationship.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. My grandpa making some fire-ass pizza right now. That shit probably done. No, it ain't. He would text me. I swear to God, he be making fire-ass pizza, homemade pizza, fire-ass wings. Shout out to my grandpa, but shout out to my uncle, too. My Uncle Josh, motherfucker be cooking some good-ass Asian food because he, like, part Japanese or some shit. But motherfucker be making some good-ass food. Sorry for this little ramble, this little rinky-dinky little ramble. But they be making some fire-ass food, so shout out.
Now he is just breaking, just melting down. That's definitely one of the most unhinged things I've probably ever seen anyone try and say. That breastfeeding your own child is incestuous.
Hold up. Let's see if I can stand up. Fit check. Fucking stand on my chair. Got the fucking the belt. The shit. Look like fucking white Chief Keef. Call me Senator. No, I'm kidding. Don't fucking call me that shit. Don't ever call me that shit. And I got fucking Jordans on. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm dripped out.
There are so many things wrong with that. I don't even know where to begin. It is so shockingly stupid. This guy needs to be put away. he needs to be institutionalized.
Big facts.
ASAP. Dude must think that all the days pre-baby formula, so, you know, the thousands of years BF before formula, it was all just incest with people breastfeeding their newborns. This guy is so dangerously disconnected from reality, it is scary. He is a loose cannon on the edge that is snapping. I'm going to spoil a little bit here and just let you know, he divorces his wife over her breastfeeding their child. Can just let that marinate for a second. Sit and stew in it. That is insane. That is crazy. Just let me pose a question to this individual. I blanked out
I don't know why I was shaking my head. What the fuck just happened here?
his name, but I really want to call him by
Am I getting
name.
attacked by the fucking...
But I'd love to pose a question to him.
attacked by the
Does he
government or some shit? What the
realize
fuck?
how fucking degenerate this is and how much of a pervert you must be to view a newborn baby as a man that is a competition to you? And it's not even like a random baby either. Not like that would make it excusable. Like, anyone who would go out there and view a baby as competition because they're getting breastfed is very fucked in the head. But this is another level of fucked because it's his own child. He fucking blew that load into the world. This is his DNA in there. And he immediately views it as some kind of like sexual competition with his own kid. That's so weird. He is a menace. He is a menace.
Weird,
She leaves out some of the conversation here. I imagine it got way too personal with some of the information that was conveyed. But it starts here saying, I wasn't playing. She says, I know. You are a bitch for making matters worse. I'm sorry you feel that way towards me. I doubt they're going to let me bring y'all home, so good luck finding out or figuring out a way to make that happen. I just felt it would be okay to breastfeed Wilder, and we could compromise a situation where you don't have to be in the room. You don't get it. I told you that with Hunter. The way Hunter is spelled is so peculiar. Again, that's what really like made me put on my fedora and do a Reddit deep dive on where this picture came from, who posted it, and if it was real, because these two names really just make it seem like it's like rage bait or some kind of joke. But again, like there is quite a bit of evidence that points to it being legitimate. He continues, that was a compromise you made then, and I still feel the same way about it. After you heal and get on your feet and are able to afford your own place, move out. Until then, no matter how long it takes, the bedroom is all yours. I'll set up an air mattress in Wilder.
Making a text-only design used to take hours of hard work trying to figure.
I'm watching no advertisements.
There's room tomorrow. Letting this fungus anywhere near their child seems like a recipe for disaster. He already views Wilder, his newborn son, as competition. Him staying in the same room as Wilder, I think, is just a terrible, terrible idea. Because it really does seem like he thinks that his wife has cheated on him now by breastfeeding their son. Like, he's calling her, like, you know, disrespectful, doesn't have any respect for him and what he wishes, because he told her not to breastfeed because now he can't enjoy her boobs anymore. It's all just ruined. It's all kaput. All because Wilder was breastfed by her. So I really think having him anywhere near these kids is a bad idea. Fuck you, we're done. I'm going to talk to a lawyer about 50-50 custody because no matter how much I hate you, I would never keep the boys from you. You can stay at the house for as ever long as you need. I'll sleep in Wilder's room. I'm gonna pause right there. You absolute goober. You goofball. You really...
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Type shit.
Think that you would get 100%
That's what that motherfucker is playing in his head.
of custody here? He's like, okay, since I'm such a benevolent saint, I will grant you 50-50 custody of our kids. Even though I hate you, you can see them sometimes, you disrespectful harlot. Brother, I'm going to give you the truth here. Brace for the cold water. Here it comes. If anyone, especially a lawyer, saw these text messages as well as the threats that the hospital was made aware of, you would never be around these kids. Rightfully so. It's unsafe to have them around you. You are deranged. You are absolutely fucking filthy. So I don't know why he thinks he would get 50-50 custody, like that'd be his call to make. He replies to something she said that isn't in these screenshots. She said, "They made a report because of what happened the first night I stayed in the hospital. I'm guessing he exploded then too about something." And he replies saying, "Not what they said. They didn't know anything about last week. They said because you told them this morning you didn't feel safe with me in the room and wanted me to leave." And she says, "I just didn't want to fight over me breastfeeding. Bro. Fuck you. I told you when we fought over it with Hunter I would leave you if you did it." This has been like his worst nightmare, having a child that gets breastfed. This has to be, with no exaggeration, the most insecure man on the planet. Bar none. No one else would even come close. He is so insecure that he worries that his own flesh and blood is a threat to him because they get breastfed by his wife. Wow. So again, this is so over the top that I questioned its authenticity. And as sad as it is, it seems like it's real. And he, from what I can see, was the one to start pushing forward, like, the divorce. That's the best thing for the mother and her children, 100%, and I'm sure she'll realize that down the line. It's probably very difficult right now. But, man, this guy is bad news. What a terrible piece of shit. I just had to talk about these. I was blown away by what I was reading going through this. I just had to share it. That's really about it. Awful situation. I'm wishing the best.
Yeah, big facts. If you like that, fuck you. I hate people like that. Shit pissing me off. But either later today or tomorrow, I'm going to fix my Twitch thing because I don't know what the fuck's going wrong with it. And then I'll live stream. I'll do like a 50, 60, maybe even longer live stream. Upload that shit on YouTube. But in the meantime, in the comments, let me know if there's any videos or games you guys want me to play. Leave them down. Leave them down. All of my shit is in the description. My social medias, my music shit, and everything else in the description. Just go fuck with that. Go fuck with that. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, let me know if there's any videos, games you guys want me to play. Leave them down in the description. Leave them down in the fucking comments, not the description. I'm a fucking dumbass for saying that. But yeah, peace, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Bye.